Hey you guys, today we're gonna go ahead and prep this basket. That's gonna be a birthday gift basket. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these stickers. I picked up the basket at the dollar store. And look at how easy that came out. I'm gonna also remove the other sticker just to have nothing in the way of what I'm making. The next step is to clean the basket with alcohol. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down. Front, side, everything. I don't want no smudges, no fingerprints, nothing in the way of the decal. Once I start pressing it onto the basket, I want it to be nice and smooth. So when I start the project, everything comes out perfect. I don't want no wrinkles on there. I don't want no air bubbles. And I'm going to put these gorgeous bees on there. Look at how cute they are. So I made them in 2 different sizes. And I'm also going to add the CC for the Chanel. So I made them in a couple of different sizes. I made them really small, medium, large, and I'm just gonna make this basket look adorable when it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and prep these. We're gonna add our transfer tape. So all I'm gonna do is measure them, cut them down, and add the transfer tape onto the decals. So when I'm ready to start my project, it is set. So this is easy. All we have to do is measure our transfer tape, and since it's nice and clear, it's easy to work with. I'll link the link down below so you can go ahead and buy it if you want with a $5 off your entire purchase. I'll also leave the link for the decals down below so you could get 15% off your decals when you go ahead and purchase it as well. And look at how smooth that came on. All you have to do is press it, and now we're ready to cut it up and use it. I'm going to go ahead and do it the same thing for the bees. All I'm going to do is measure it, cut it. I love this transfer tape. Let me tell you, those lines really help when you're making a project so you don't waste any extra tape. It kind of measures it for you, so the lines really help. You can also buy it without the lines, and you can also buy it not clear. So it's really optional what you want to work with. The website has a ton of them to choose from, but this one right here is my favorite so far that I've been working with the decals. I've been loving this tape. It's really helpful. It's really useful, and it guides me through everything. And I use every little piece. Let me tell you, even if I have a little piece that's tiny, I go ahead and use it because you don't know what kind of size of decals you're going to end up printing. Most likely you'll print every kind of size because you're going to love it once you get started, and you're going to use everything you have, and make sure you use it right so you don't waste it. Look at how easy this is going to go on top of the bee. Then I'm going to press it down, scrape it all the way down, and make sure you scrape the whole thing. You don't want it lifting when you're ready to make them. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions. I'm going to also leave my email in case you want to email me about something. I would love to hear what you have to say. And my Instagram as well. In case you do make this basket, go ahead and tag me. I would love to see what you came up with. Or you can even send me a picture. And all I'm doing is cutting it down. You want to make sure when you are going to add your transfer tape that your decal is cut all the way down so the transfer tape goes on top of everything and you don't miss a little piece or nothing like that. See how I'm using the little edges? I'm using every little piece that I have on here to get it onto my decal. I want to make sure I use every little piece and I don't waste this tape. So I'm using every little corner I can. I'm just figuring out what little piece I can use so I don't waste, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it down and add it. It's that simple. Just measure it according to the tape, peel off the transfer tape, and then you're going to go ahead and be ready to press it down. Now that we're ready, I'm going to go ahead and start this cute basket. I'm just trying to figure out where I want my decal, because once you press it on there, you're not going to be able to move it. So I suggest you just press it on there and keep it on there wherever you're putting it, because you're not going to be able to move it. Press it with your hands or use your scraper. It's optional. Both ways work very good. And then when you're ready to peel it off nice and slow. Take your time. See how that one came up? So put the transfer tape back on, press it again as hard as you can, and you're gonna peel it from the opposite side now. And trust me, it's gonna work. See how it's not lifting? Perfect. And there you go. You have your first little bee. Now let's get ready to go ahead and make the whole thing. Look at how cute that is. Now we're just gonna put these decals. I'm gonna put them randomly because I want to make sure that I don't put a ton of the same together. I'm just gonna add the CCs under as well. Look at how cute they are. I'm gonna add one at the bottom, and then I'm gonna press it down as firm as I can. And then I'm gonna remove the transfer tape nice and slow. And it actually stays on very well. I'm very surprised. But you can add as many as you want or as little as you want. However you want to customize your basket, it's up to you. I'm just showing you what I came up with. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more on there. So I'm going to keep adding until I'm happy with it. So you can add, like I said, a ton of them, or you can add one. So if it's not lifting the vinyl, go ahead and press it down again. Peel it off nice and slow, and it'll lift. And once you have it lifted, you're ready to add it to your basket. Go ahead and scrape it nice. Make sure you do it really good before you lift the transfer tape, just in case it does pull off. But that one came out nice and simple. Look at how cute it's already looking. This is a great gift basket if you want to make for like a teenager or anybody who wants to put, you can even put pencils in there, makeup brushes once they're done with all the goodies you give them. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these little cute bees on here. Scrape it nice, press on it, and then just lift your transfer tape. Nice and slow. You don't want anything ripping. If you think it's lifting, press it with your finger and it'll stay in place. I'm going to go ahead and do the opposite side as well. But yeah, when you're making these little projects, just go ahead and take your time. Make sure you get it exactly how you want it. Because once you press on that once you press on the vinyl, it's going to stay there. It's not going to come off. If you rip it off, it's most likely you won't be able to get it back on. So just take your time when you're making these little projects. I know that sometimes they could be hard to lift or hard to move, but just take your time until you figure out how to use it the right way. It took me a while to learn all the tricks on how to use the vinyl, how to cut the decals, what transfer tape I like. That's why I like making these videos, because I figure it out and then I let you know what works best, so you don't waste your time, so you don't waste your money, so I have everything written down for you. But look how cute that looks. It is adorable. So far it's looking very cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the back on this one. I don't like doing the back, but I thought, why not, in case they add a couple of makeup brushes. I figured they could turn it around anyway and it's gonna look great. But if you do the back on these kind of baskets, it's hard to take a picture. That's why I don't like doing the back, because I won't be able to show you the final result. I'm gonna go ahead and press on this as nice as I can and as firm as I can before I lift the transfer tape. Once it is lifted, it's gonna look gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous that is. And I'm also gonna go ahead and add the CCs under. I did not end up using the big ones, but you can always save that for another project, or you can go ahead and add them if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and add my CCs under, because I figured, why not do the back the same as the front? Might as well. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave my link, like I said, down below. I'm gonna press on that nice and firm. Take your time. and lift your transfer tape, and it should come out really nice. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Isn't that gorgeous? I've been really loving making these little baskets, and I love the fact that I could customize them any way I want with the decals. The machine works amazing. It does exactly what you want it to do, the size you want to make it, the color you want to make it, the shape you want to make it. Let me tell you, I've been loving my Cricut, and I've been using it ever since I brought it. I cannot stop making these little DIYs. I'm going to add this one on the top. I'm going to press it down. And then once it's down, I just will remove my transfer tape. And look at how easy that was. And I love it. I think it came out really cute. I'm going to go ahead and add some more CCs because I think it really needs it. You can even add them in gold if you want. I thought the black would go really nice since I did the beads in gold. I thought this would look very pretty, especially in someone's bedroom. If you're going to go ahead and save it, you can even add candy in there. You can add makeup brushes. You can add pencils, hair ties, anything you can think of, you can add to these baskets. They're the perfect size, like I said, to give someone. So I'm going to add the CC on the top. And once I have it, go ahead and scrape it down firmly. Remove your transfer tape, and look how gorgeous it is. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the opposite side as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same transfer tape. I heard that you can reuse it, but I did try to reuse it and it worked out like maybe one time. And I recommend you don't. It really was a struggle to reuse the transfer tape. And since it isn't that expensive, I figured why reuse it? You know, I'd rather throw it away. What if I mess up the project and then I gotta go and print it again? And it's not worth the hassle to me. But you can reuse it if you want to. This one I'm doing right here is a reusable. I reused it. And it did stick on pretty good. But it's optional. It's up to you. You can use it. Like I said, I tried it out and it did work. But it only worked 1 or 2 times. And after that, it was not lifting the decal. But look at how gorgeous this is. I love the way it came out. I think it is so pretty. I cannot wait to make the basket. Which, you know, I am going to make the gift baskets. That will be in a separate video. But I just wanted to show you how I prep the basket before I started. And just show you what I was thinking of and what I end up coming up with. In case you want to go ahead and make your own. This is just an idea. So if you do make your own, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you came up with. But yeah, look at how cute it is. It is adorable. And until next time, bye you guys.